Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about 4 reasons why owning is better than renting.
Hey, this is Seth Horst and Kristen Horst with 108 Real Estate Team. We are both full-time professional realtors here in North Idaho. Now, let's get on to the reasons.
All right, number 1 is a big one. It's the financial benefits of owning a home. Over time, as you pay your mortgage payment, you're building equity in your home. And what that means is you're making your payment, and part of that payment goes to the principal of your loan. So just like any other loan or car payment, it starts paying off that loan. So over time, you owe less and less and less. The second financial benefit is also over time, the property value will go up. Even though now we're seeing property values kind of dwindle a little bit, over the next 5 or 10 years, those property values will go up and continue to go up. So when you go to sell, you have not only paid down the principal balance of your mortgage loan, now your house is worth more, and you can see the financial benefit.
Boom. And, I would way rather be paying my own mortgage than paying a landlord, right?
Yep.
That's a huge one. So instead of giving your money away to someone else, you are stocking it away for yourself.
It's like a forced savings account.
There you go. All right, number 2 is the personal satisfaction of owning your own home. I can tell you from experience, there is nothing better than living in this space that you own and you can call your own. You can do whatever you want to it. Obviously, there are limits on that depending on if you live within an HOA. But you can, inside, you can paint the walls purple if you want to paint the walls purple. And that's totally fine. Personal experience, I remember several houses ago, we bought a house and it had a pool, and it wasn't even a nice pool, but it was a pool. And I was floating in there and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I own this pool. And it was like the coolest thing ever. So personal satisfaction, and then the ability to modify that space as you want. And when you do improvements on your home, now you're potentially adding value to the home. So those are a couple of great benefits for that.
Yeah, and also I think going with that personal satisfaction, and when I've rented, years ago in the past, having to stress out like if something got damaged, or if you have dogs and the dogs did something, and you have to worry about that landlord and figuring that all out. So it's super nice when you own your own home and something does happen. Yes, it's out of your pocket to fix. However, you don't have the stress of having to, almost like a kid having to tell their parent they did something wrong.
Right.
So that's a good benefit.
Good. All right, number 3. Home ownership is actually often cheaper than renting. I know that sounds crazy when I say that. I mean, obviously there are some upfront costs that can make it more difficult to get into home ownership, closing costs, things like that. But overall, that monthly payment is often cheaper than paying rent. And especially these days, rents, in this area, Coeur d'Alene area, have gone up tremendously, and they're really high right now. So whether it's cheaper or pretty darn near as close as renting, I mean, it's definitely going to be in your favor to buy rather than rent. Right,
and it's also more predictable. So with renting a home, your landlord can up the rent yearly, legally. And when you have a mortgage payment, it stays, if you have a fixed rate mortgage, it stays the same for the life of the loan. The only things that can change the payment on a mortgage is if your homeowner's insurance goes up, or you could switch and you can even get it down to go lower, or what was the other one? Taxes. Oh, if your property taxes increase, then that gets worked up into the payment sometimes. But the actual payment of the loan, if you don't wrap all those in there, does not change.
So yeah, 10 years down the road, you're still paying that same mortgage payment. I guarantee rent is going to have gone up in that amount of time for sure.
Exactly. And that takes it back to the end, it's still a benefit because now you own a home, you're adding value, and you're paying off the loan. All right, here we are with number 4, which is my favorite, tax benefits of owning a home. So you can deduct the interest that you pay on your mortgage from your taxes. So that's really nice.
That's awesome. You can also deduct your property tax from that and certain other home-related expenses, such as if you have a home office. So we work from home. We are able to deduct that space from our taxes.
And some of the energy costs and whatnot that gets divided into like how much of your home you're using. So it's really nice.
Pretty good benefits. Make sure you ask your tax professional next time you're doing your taxes, and they'll fill you in on all the details.
So there you have it, the top 4 reasons why owning a home is better than renting.
Well, we hope that it helps you make an informed decision in the future. Please reach out if you have any questions, real estate related, or any community questions related to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and North Idaho in general. All right, catch you on the next video.